They say truth is stranger than fiction. But sometimes, truth is much scarier. The following 3 stories were sent in by real people, unexplainable, disturbing, and all too real. If you've ever had a night where something just felt wrong, these might bring those memories back. Turn off the lights. And let's begin. Story 1. The Man Under the Streetlight. I used to live in a quiet suburb on the edge of town. There wasn't much crime, and I always felt safe walking my dog, even at night. One night, around 11 p.m., I took my usual route down the block. At the corner, there's an old flickering streetlight. As I approached, I saw a man standing directly under it. He was completely still, not looking at me, just standing, head slightly tilted. I slowed down. My dog growled. I crossed the street, didn't want to deal with whatever that was. As I passed, I glanced back. He hadn't moved. But now he was staring straight at me. No expression. Just eyes locked on mine. I picked up the pace and made it home quickly. Before going inside, I turned to look back down the street. The man was gone. The next night, I stayed in. But curiosity got the better of me the day after. I walked back to that same spot. Under the streetlight was a shoe. Just one. Torn. And next to it, scratched into the lamppost. "We see you." I never walked at night again. Story 2. The Phone That Shouldn't Ring. This happened to my cousin in 2016. He was helping clean out an old apartment after a tenant had passed away. The tenant was elderly, died in his sleep, and hadn't been found for several days. Sad, but not unusual. The place was a mess. Trash everywhere, papers stacked high, old mail dating back a decade. In the bedroom, they found a landline phone, one of those rotary kinds. Not plugged in. Dusty. My cousin joked, "Bet this thing still works." Right as he picked it up, it rang. He froze. It rang again. Not connected, no power. He answered it. Silence. Then a raspy voice whispered, "Don't move." The line went dead. He dropped it, freaked out, and got out. Later that day, he told the landlord what happened. The landlord turned white and asked, "You said that phone rang?" Apparently, the tenant used to talk to his deceased wife through that phone. Said she called him every night. He died holding it. Story 3. The Mirror at the End of the Hall. When I was 9, we moved into a rental home while our new house was being built. The place was old, creaky, and something about it never felt quite right. Especially the upstairs hallway. At the end of that hallway was a long, antique mirror. I hated it. Even during the day, it felt wrong. Like someone else was inside it, waiting. My older sister teased me, said the mirror copied wrong sometimes. I laughed it off. Until one night, I caught it happening. I went to the bathroom around 2 a.m. As I passed the mirror, I looked, just a glance. But in my reflection, I was smiling. I wasn't. I stopped, heart pounding, and turned on the light. Nothing wrong. Reflection was normal. But I swear to you, I saw myself smile. A week later, we moved out early. The landlord never told us anything. But years later, I found out the previous tenant, a teenage girl, had died. In front of that mirror. Some say her spirit is trapped inside, using the mirror to pretend to be other people. Whether it's a man who appears under a flickering light, a phone that rings from the afterlife, or a mirror that smiles when you don't. Sometimes, the most terrifying thing isn't what we imagine, it's what we see, hear, and feel when we're alone.